Hello everybody, welcome back. Just let you know that I have not forgotten about the poll. I'm going to pull those results tonight at midnight. I appreciate everybody that's voted. Not everybody has voted by the poll on the video, but also in the comments. So I'm going to tally those up. I've got a pretty good idea how it's going, but we'll see how the results show, and I'll be posting that tomorrow. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, a friend of mine, she runs, her and her husband runs the local hardware store. She opened up, she's always been into antiques, and she opened up an antique store, and she wanted me to drop by, and so I did, and she asked me what I could do with this radio. It's a 1947 Firestone Air Chief, model 4-A-22, designation Adam. And it's a nice looking cabinet. And she told me that it works. Well, you know, us old restorers are like, wow, don't plug that in. Everybody says their stuff works. So anyway, I brought it and I put it on the Variac, and everything on bringing it up, everything looks really good except the short wave, and that may very well be in the band switch. I don't know. But she asked me to look at it. She said, I've already got way too much money into it. And so she asked me to see what I could do with it. So I'm going to try to keep this as low budget as possible. Electrically, I don't think there's a whole lot I'm going to have to do. Maybe the recap. But it is working. It's a gorgeous cabinet. It's a large cabinet. It's a good 18 inches long, but the finish is kind of shot. Now the grill cloth, as you can see, has some flaws in it. Not sure that I'm going to replace that at this point or not. The other challenge will be the infamous push button. However, I went to Antique Radio Forums, and Old Restorer has two, and I've purchased those from him, and they are on their way. I've talked to Don on Restore Old Radios, and he and I have talked about this, and as you can see down here, the finish is all, even the toners and everything has come off, chipped and everything. The lacquer itself is cracking somewhat. Don't know how much detail that that you can see with this camera. I brought it outside, put it on a table. We're having a birthday party at my daughter's house for our grandson, which turns 4 years old today. Or I'm sorry, this past week, and we're celebrating his birthday today. And Papa is in charge of cooking, so maybe no one will get food poisoning. But anyway, I'm going to try to, and we want to keep it, and I've talked to her about it. She wants to keep it antiquish. She wants it, she don't want it to look like a piano when we get done, you know. She wanted to still look old. Look at the woodwork on this. This is gorgeous woodwork. So what I'm going to attempt to do is to do a partial. I don't know if I'm going to have to strip it. I've still got to analyze this once I take it all apart. So I'm going to take it apart, separate it, put electrical in one spot, work on it, and then I think I'm going to take the cabinet to the shop so it will be out of the way and work on it. And she's not in a real big hurry, so this is not the primary project that's going to be going on. The primary project I'll be having is whatever the poll results are. But I thought I might share this with you guys, and if y'all have any comment on how to restore this cabinet. I know and like I've always said, that cabinetry is my weak suit, if I even have a strong suit. But I'm hoping to use a little lacquer thinner, and this is the first school of thought that Don and I have talked about, is to use a little lacquer thinner and spritz this along with adding some more lacquer and bring this finish back. But I'm going to have to go through here and clean it really, really well. Looks like a little spider poop going on there. But I've already ordered, and see, and the worst case scenario is stripping and going back with the whole thing. I'll have to take a lot of care around with this grill. And Don, if you're watching, Don is infamous for rebuilding these intricate grills, and he does a great job on that. But this one is in excellent shape. The only problems I've found structurally is part of the little column here is loose, and some of the lamination on the very bottom is loose. So I think a little bit of glue squirted under there and back in here and clamped, and I think we're good to go. Everything else is sound as a pound, as they say. Good cleanup, and like I say, I want this to look old. It's a 46, 47-ish, so I want it to look antique. That don't mean I'm going to, after I get done, drag it behind the car somewhere. I've seen people, when they're trying to make antiques, take a hammer and peck on it a little bit here and there. But this is in really good shape. It has a lot of character. Good, heavy, solid radio. I think it'll be a good performer for her. And I really think that Eddie, that's her name, Eddie, is probably going to end up keeping this one. I'm going to try to keep the budget really, really low. She's a real good friend, so hopefully she'll continue to be my good friend afterwards. All right. So, any comments, guys, please let me know. Any ideas, let me know. I mean, and worst case scenario, I'll strip it and go back and refinish the whole thing if it gets into such a mess. But I think it's going to be a fairly quick few, maybe 3-4 videos at the most. So we'll see how that works out. You know how that goes. Once you start a project, it grows from a 3 video to a 15 as you discover things. But that's it. This is a supplementary project. This is not the one we're talking about. The poll results will be coming out probably tomorrow. I'll try to get those posted tomorrow. It's been a big week this week with Bible school and everything at church, and the birthday party today. So we'll see what we can do. All right. That's it for now from Larry from East Tennessee. Thanks for watching.